Hi everyone, my name is Deshawn. I am an occupational therapy student visiting the MS Achievement Center, and I am doing my capstone project. My capstone project is actually on performing manual stretching on individuals with multiple sclerosis. So, just an introduction, just a little bit about my project. It focuses on educating caregivers and volunteers that attend the MSAC on how to passively or manually stretch individuals with progressed multiple sclerosis. So, a lot of the members here are wheelchair users. So, I'm focusing on how individuals at their home, like their caregivers or family members, could help them stretch at home, as well as when volunteers come, they can also help out and give a helping hand with stretching. So just a little bit of background on why I chose this project. Individuals diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, the progressive forms of MS, commonly experience limited mobility, stiff, tight, or spastic muscles. So stretching supports their mobility by helping to reduce that stiffness and improve their comfort. Stretching releases tension in the muscles, and so that tension can inhibit the muscle being able to lengthen or fully move in the full range of motion. So the purpose of stretching is to release that tension. And then other ways to release the tension is through massage, rolling movement, like using like a rolling pin or foam roller. But in this series specifically, we'll be focusing on stretching. Stretching also promotes circulation and just prevents those joint contractures or like joint tightness over time. So how should manual or passive stretching look? So passive stretching is when another person moves a body part into a stretch while the subject stays relaxed. That's making sure that the stretch stays within the person's comfort range and tolerance. It's important that the person that's doing the stretching, that's performing the stretching, is moving in a slow and controlled manner. This is to avoid discomfort. Individuals with multiple sclerosis, especially the population that we're working with, they experience a lot of tightness and discomfort when their muscles are moved in a certain direction or a certain way, and it can also cause spasms. So, according to an article by Phil Page, it is ideal for each stretch to be formed statically. So that means a long hold. While Caleb, another article from candoms.org, reports that each stretch should be held for 20 to 60 seconds for only 4 repetitions. That's when it's the most effective. When it comes to safety and precautions, make sure that you guide your client slowly into the stretches. I kind of touched on that on the slide before. And then remind your client that the goal is a stretch. So a pulling sensation, but not pain. Stop immediately when the client signals pain. So what I like to do, and you'll kind of see it in the other clips moving forward, is I am looking at their facial expressions. I'm looking at their body language. Also waiting for and asking them when they feel pain. Also, proper posture. You want to protect your back, so that is feet shoulder width apart, bending at the knees, bending at the hip, but not hunching over your back, doing the full kind of motion without putting too much strain on your back. As for positioning, you want to take advantage of the chair's adjustable features if they are in a power chair, just to optimize the client's comfort and alignment while stretching. So there's a tilt feature that can kind of tilt them back so that way they're not as straight as maybe the person that is fully reclined there in that bottom picture. But in the picture right above that, you can see that the feet are all the way up. The back is not all the way reclined, but it can be reclined. But either way, you can see that the picture that I'm in is kind of at my waist height. And although people are taller than me, I'm only 5'2", but you can lift that, adjust that as much as you need to. And if it has a range and it doesn't go as high, then just kind of be cautious of the way that you're bending because you want to protect your back. But that is it for this first video. Thank you so much for watching. In the next video, we'll go over the upper body. Thank you.